What's up, guys, and welcome, Daily Theologians. I'm so glad you're here as the trial of the century unfolds. The Kyle Rittenhouse trial is being dubbed that, believe it or not. I wanted to weigh in on this idea of justice, as well as the reaction to him breaking down on the stand. And what should we think as Christians? What do we take away from this? You're not going to want to miss this one. So Kyle Rittenhouse is in the news, and the whole idea is, what is justice? What is right and wrong? The government's job is to protect citizens, and according to Romans 13, that is their God-ordained ministry. They're not doing it, hence this debacle. As cities burned, he went to protect a business, and whether or not you think he should have been there is not really relevant. He went, and he was then pursued by two, I think all three had criminal records, at least two of them. So very, very bad people that attacked him. And the trial is now demonstrating pretty clearly that he is innocent and it was self-defense. But let's talk about justice. Why is justice a big deal, and do people even understand justice? You see, we look at the evil people out there and we say that person needs justice. But if God gave humanity justice, we would all be in big, big trouble. And so different people had different reactions to Kyle Rittenhouse breaking down on the stand. And I want to play this clip for you. It's about a minute long.
Died, and I was cornered from in front of me with Mr. Zeminski, and there were three people right there.
Take a deep breath, Kyle.
That's what I... That's what I run.
We're going to just take time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch.
So you see the emotional breakdown there of 8.
So it's pretty emotional, and people like LeBron James decided to weigh in, who is well known for his ability to articulate well-thought ideas. And no, he has not. He's demonstrated that he is basically not one of clear thinking, and I'll leave it at that. But Rittenhouse breaking down on the stand. So what do we take from this? Well, number one, I don't think he's trying to deceive people. I don't think this was some great masterminded plot. I think if you look at the records of the people that were attacking him, trying to kill him with a gun drawn on him, etc., saying things that were very, very violent, and I think it's pretty clear this was self-defense. And this is an issue which is a bad situation where lawlessness abounds, and then he is put in a bad situation, and he maybe didn't use good judgment by going. But again, if the government had done what was right and stopped these things as they should have, then it wouldn't have been an issue. So justice is something that we all want. But what the problem is this: evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek the Lord understand it completely. See, justice is based on a standard of right and wrong. And right now, there's a side, and I'm quoting Doug Wilson again because he's right on, that it's like two dogs fighting over a piece of meat. And this dog doesn't care what the rules are. The left and this ideology, they just want to win. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It doesn't matter if it's a lie. It doesn't matter if they were morally incorrect. They don't care. They just want their side to promote their narrative about this woke ideology and social injustice and all these different things, instead of standing up for righteousness, that all people are made in the image of God, that Jesus Christ is fully God and fully man, lived a perfect sinless life, bore the wrath of God, died on the cross, and is risen. You see, without an absolute standard of morality, who is the triune God of the Bible alone, you have no basis for justice. You have no basis for right and wrong. It's just two evolutionary things colliding, and one thing of dirt did something to another thing of evolved dirt, and then you have this circumstance. But of course, this is not true. People are made in God's image. They have a soul and value. But there is a point where self-defense is not a sin. This was evil. These people were evil. And if people can't see that, I can see why it would be depressing for so many. But we must recognize that justice will be done prayerfully. And that from what I can tell so far, and my take initially is that he seems pretty authentic. I don't think this was a plan. I don't think he was trying to get style points by breaking down on the stand. I think the case against him is as weak as possible. And I think the fact that he's been incarcerated for this long is actually unjust. I think they've done something that is wrong. And I think he should be freed. And I think he should get some sort of financial compensation for all of this, because it's just been a total disaster. And I think that's really the main concern for us as Christians, is if this is the modern narrative of justice, where does that leave us? How far will this go? And the answer is it will keep going, because they want power and they don't care what has to happen for them to get it. Think I'm wrong? Leave a comment below. Leave your thoughts on this trial. But remember, as Christians, our ultimate confidence is not in the civil magistrate. It is in the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, who is Jesus Christ, who is fully God and fully man. And by the way, he's coming back. We're one day closer today than yesterday. Thanks for watching. Also, I almost forgot, remember to hammer that like button. Like the 95 Theses and subscribe to channel. Come on, what you doing? Subscribe to channel. I'm trying to reach lots of people. It helps. And also, if you leave a comment, it really does help. Thank you. God bless.